Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So recently I did a video about Japanese players that have the most appearances in the Premier League. Thank you for the support on that video, by the way. It was, blew me away. So yeah, really appreciate that. But I thought today I would essentially do the opposite. We're going to look at Premier League players and even some legends in this video that went on to play in Japan. There's some really interesting names in this list. So before I get into them, leave your guesses in the comments and see just how many you get. So let's start off strong then and kick off this list with a Premier League legend, and that is Fernando Torres. Torres played a combined 314 games for Liverpool and Chelsea, whilst also getting 126 goals and 49 assists in all competitions. He was highly regarded as one of the best strikers in the world, of course, at Liverpool. Did slightly falter under Chelsea, of course, that infamous open goal miss, but also did get some big goals for them in the Champions League, particularly his one against Barcelona. After a second stint at Atletico Madrid, Torres signed for Sagan Tosu in J1 in 2017. The striker came with big expectations with his previous experience, but didn't quite hit the heights in Japan as expected, as in 40 games he only managed to score 7 goals. But a really cool signing nonetheless, and definitely got a lot of shirt sales from the Sagan Tosu fans. Next up, we have the Belgian and Arsenal legend Thomas Vermaelen, who of course did win the FA Cup with them and also made 150 appearances for the club in all competitions. After his successful period at Arsenal, he did go and join Barcelona, where he won 4 La Ligas and even a Champions League as a predominantly squad player, but still a very good achievement nonetheless. Vermaelen joined Vissel Kobe in 2019 and actually went on to make 57 appearances for the club, helping them guide them to their first title, which was the Emperor's Cup in 2019. He also helped them win the 2020 Super Cup in the subsequent season. He was part of Vissel Kobe's transfer policy to essentially get in European legends, sort of older European legends to boost the club's profile. And whilst it didn't massively work, he still managed to help them to a trophy, which is a big achievement. And yeah, had a pretty decent time at Vissel Kobe. Our third player on the list is none other than Arsenal cult fan favourite and German legend Lukas Podolski. Podolski played 82 games for Arsenal, becoming a fan favourite during that, pretty short period, but did also win the FA Cup, scored 31 goals and got 15 assists, so not a bad return at all. Podolski signed for Vissel Kobe in 2017 from Turkish giants Galatasaray, continuing on Vissel Kobe's theme of signing older, experienced, proven European players. He actually scored a brace on his debut for Kobe against Omir Ardija, but did suffer from a lot of injury problems during his career there, which kind of scuppered a lot of the minutes and game time he was able to get. Nevertheless, he did manage to get 17 goals and 12 assists from 60 appearances, and was also part of that 2019 Emperor's Cup winning side. The second to last player on this list, and honestly probably the most successful out of all of these names, is none other than Jay Bothroyd. Now, Bothroyd isn't a household name in the Premier League, but he is a well-known figure in English football respectively, having been a really decent championship striker for a number of years and having been around English football for quite a long time. His 62 Premier League appearances did come through Watford and Charlton. Not particularly successful, he only scored 6 goals in that time, but he is capped by England, which is a great achievement nonetheless. After a spell in Thailand, Bothroyd did move to Japan and had a fantastic career in the country, and actually is regarded as the best ever British player to play in Japan. There's not many of them, to be fair, but he had a very, very good career. He initially joined Jubilo Iwata in the J2 division, and he scored 20 goals in his debut campaign as they were promoted back to J1. He ended up getting 35 goals and 8 assists in only 56 games for Jubilo Iwata, which earned him a move to Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo. Bothroyd had a productive 5 seasons at Hokkaido. He played 123 games, scoring 39 goals and 20 assists, but became a real fan's favourite for his powerful centre-forward play, obviously born from his time in England and the physicality of the English game, which suited well in the J-League's more technical and less physical style. Last but not least on this list, and maybe someone you guys already knew, it is actually Gary Lineker, the much loved ex-player and broadcaster who had a brilliant career in English and European football as a whole. The English legend scored 179 goals across English football for Leicester, Everton and Spurs, also getting 51 goals for European giants Barcelona. Lineker joined Nagoya Grampus in the J-League's debut season as part of an attempt by Japanese clubs to get some more attention onto their new professional league by signing some big names. Unfortunately, his reputation didn't really replicate itself in Japan. He only had 2 seasons at Nagoya and didn't get a great amount of goals. He only scored 5 goals in his debut campaign, with only 1 of those being in the J-League. In his second season, he did get 3 goals, but after that, he did decide to retire. So a short-lived career, but a good experience nonetheless. And he said in interviews since then that he looks back on his time in Japan very fondly. So that's it for this list of players. If there are any players that I did forget, make sure to leave them in the comments down below. And also make sure to let me know which players you guessed correctly before the list was said. Also, make sure to drop a like and a follow, as I will be doing more content like this, talking about European legends and ex-players and players that have come to and from Japan, and also all the latest Japanese football news. But I hope you can join me for the next video.